Good morning, children. Let us continue with the next kinds of pronouns. Yesterday, I have explained you possessive pronouns. Today, as you can see in the book, the next kind mentioned is your reflexive pronouns. What do you understand by reflexive pronouns? As you can see, the definition says reflexive pronouns are used to refer back to the subject in the sentence. So reflexive pronouns, they are such pronouns which are used to refer back to the subject in the sentence. First, let me tell you that how it is formed. Talking about the formation, children, reflexive pronouns are formed by adding suffix self, okay, or selves. Self will be added when you want to replace the noun if the noun is in singular and self is used in the plural case. So talking about the formation, children, self is used for singular pronouns and self, they are used for the plural ones. So dear students, let me discuss the examples given in your book. You can see the first example. It says Tina fell and hurt herself while cleaning the loft. So who is herself here? Herself is Tina. So who fell? Tina fell. Who hurt? It is Tina. And whom did she hurt? So she hurt herself. So that means, children, when the action of the subject, when it reflects back to the subject, okay, that means to the doer of the action. So in that case, children, we say that it reflects back. So in that case, it refers back. So for this reason, such pronouns which are used, so they are mentioned as your reflexive pronouns. See the next one. I treated myself to an ice cream. So I, who is the doer here? I. What is the verb here? Treated. And I treated whom? So you get an object as myself. Who is this myself here? Myself is the subject I. Okay. So that means the doer of the action, which is I here. So it is referring back to the subject. So in that case, it will take your reflexive pronoun. Okay. Next one. We try to repair the television ourselves. Who is the doer? We. So we try to repair the television. We try to repair what? You get the answer, television. That means the object. Okay, one of the objects. So here we try to repair the television ourselves. So here, children, here ourselves is your plural pronoun. Okay, plural reflexive pronoun. As I told you that when the pronouns, when they refer to the single noun in reflexive case, so it will take self ending with S-E-L-F. Next is your selves, S-E-L-V-E-S. Okay, that means in the case of the plural. So children, reflexive pronouns, they are used to refer back to the subject. Let me write some more examples for like here. I hope it is clear to you. Rohan hurt himself. Rohan hurt himself and Rohan hurt himself and fell down. Rohan hurt himself and fell down. Okay. So who is the doer of the action, children? If you will observe this sentence carefully, you will find that the subject Rohan is the doer of the action. And what is the action? Here, the verb hurt is the action. So, this reflexive pronoun himself, when it refers back to the subject, who is himself here? Himself is Rohan. So, this himself, when it is referring back to the subject, so in that case, we have to use reflexive pronoun. Okay. And how this reflexive pronoun is formed? we have added self. Okay, self in the pronoun him. Okay, why self? Because here we have the singular noun, a singular subject. Now, one more thing, in the case of reflexive pronoun, we have to be also careful about the genders. Like here, the subject which we find, it is in masculine gender. So that is why we have used here himself. Okay. Now, let us see one more example. Kirti made Kirti made Kirti made herself a promise. Kirti made herself a promise. Okay. Now, who is the subject? Kirti. Who is the doer of the action? Kirti. What is the action? Made. Made is the verb. So, Kirti made herself. Okay. So, herself here, this is your reflexive pronoun, and this action, so here it refers back to the subject, herself. Since the noun is having, or it is of female gender, that means feminine. So here what we have to use? We have to use the feminine reflexive pronoun. Okay, that means herself. So we get the reflexive pronouns as himself, herself. Now for example, let us take a plural subject. Okay, like we broke ourselves. We broke ourselves the fence. For example, the fence. Okay. So, subject is we, and we is the doer of the action. Okay. So, here we is the doer of the action. And now here, what is the reflexive pronoun, children? Ourselves. Okay. So, then here when this ourselves is referring back to the subject, who is the doer of the action, broke. We broke ourselves the fence. Okay, children. So, in that case, ourselves, it is used as your plural reflexive pronoun. Similarly, we may have, you can see given in your book, children. Here you can see the table. Below the reflexive pronoun, there is one more kind of pronoun which is mentioned as your reflexive pronouns for emphasis, which is called as your emphatic pronoun. So that I will discuss right now. But below that, you can see a table is given in which you can see some of the personal pronouns like I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Now, given below, you can see the reflexive pronouns are mentioned. They are formed by adding suffix self or selves. Like here, I. So here, in the case for this pronoun, we have to use the reflexive pronoun myself. Okay, like I myself broke this pot. Okay, so myself. So we, so in the case of showing as reflexive pronoun, children, we have to use ourselves as it was mentioned here. We, ourselves. Okay. Next one, you. So for the pronoun you, yourself or yourselves will be used. Yourself, in which case when the subject you is singular, and yourselves when the subject you is plural. And you are already aware that you is used as same in case of singular noun also as well as the plural noun also at the time of replacing. So for singular as well as plural, we have to use you. It will be same. But in the case of reflexive pronoun, when you, that means when we are replacing with when we are talking of only one person, so we have to use yourself, otherwise yourselves. Next, he. Like he made himself a, for example, he made himself a pot, a beautiful pot. Okay, so that means he made himself a beautiful pot. So for referring back to the subject he, we have to use the pronoun himself. She made herself a pot. Okay, so she herself will be used to reflect back for the pronoun she. It, for the pronoun it, itself. Okay, for example children, for itself, let me give an example. Like the incident, for example, the incident itself was a mystery. Okay, the incident itself was a mystery. So children, in that case, here you can see that itself is used for referring back to the incident where we are not familiar about the gender. Okay, next, themselves is an reflexive pronoun which is used for the for referring back to the subject they. Okay, like they themselves made pots, not a pot but pots. Okay, that means they are the one who had been making the pots and they have done by their own. Okay, now next kind of pronoun which you can see given in your book is children, emphatic pronoun. It is given under the heading reflexive pronouns for emphasis. Now what is this? It says reflexive pronouns used to put emphasis on the subject are referred to as emphatic pronouns. What does it mean? It means that when we want to emphasize the work of the work or the importance of the subject in the sentence. Okay, so in that case when the pronouns are used, so they are referred as your emphatic pronoun. And talking about the formation children, emphatic pronouns, they are similarly just like your reflexive pronouns, they are formed by adding self, this suffix self for the singular case and selves in the plural case. Okay, now see some examples. I did it all by myself. That means what is the subject here? Subject is I. Did it all by myself. So who is the doer? Doer is I. And whether have I taken anyone's help? No, not at all. So I alone was the one who had done this task. Okay, so that means here we have to use myself. So myself is used for emphasizing the subject. Okay, the work of the subject. So here when we are emphasizing on the subject, so in that case this myself, it will not function as your reflexive pronoun but emphatic pronoun. See the next one. They have only themselves to thank for the victory. So they have only themselves. So themselves is referring to whom? They. And here we are emphasizing the importance of the subject they. Okay. So that is why children, here we will say that themselves is functioning as your what? Reflexive or emphatic? What? It is functioning like your emphatic pronoun. Why? Because if you will observe this sentence, read it again and then you will be more clear. They have only themselves to thank for the victory. So, are they having anyone else to thank them? No, not at all. So, only no one except them. So, they are the only one. So, in that case, children, themselves will function as your emphatic pronoun. Okay? Like, will you be able to write the entire report yourself? So, yourself, that means without anybody's help. So, without anybody's help, whether the person here, you. So, it is what? It is putting emphasis on the subject you. That means you alone will do the work. So, whether you alone will be able to do that particular work, so yourself is putting emphasis or it is emphasizing, highlighting the importance of the subject you. So here yourself will function as your emphatic pronoun. For example, she does all her household work herself. Okay? So she does all her household work herself. So herself. Herself. Now tell. Herself. Is it functioning like your reflexive pronoun or emphatic pronoun? If you will think about this sentence, you will come to know that herself is used for putting emphasis on the work of the subject she. Okay, so that means here we are highlighting, we are saying that she is able to do all the work herself, alone. She alone is the doer and no one else is helping her. Okay, so children, here herself is used for emphasizing. Okay, like one more example, they can pick the parcel themselves from the post office. They can pick the parcel themselves from the post office. What is the here reflexive pronoun or emphatic pronoun if you are asked to pick the pronoun? So when you are asked to pick the pronoun, so you will underline they as well as themselves. They will be your personal pronoun. Now talking about themselves, they pick the parcel themselves from the post office. What about themselves, children? Is it your reflexive pronoun or is it your emphatic pronoun? If you will think carefully about this sentence, then you will come to know that we are emphasizing the work of the subject they. Okay, that means they is the doer of the action and they are capable enough to do that work alone. Are they taking anyone's help? No, they are not. Okay, so children, here themselves will function as your emphatic pronoun. So here it is used for emphasizing. So for this reason, it will function as your emphatic pronoun. I hope I made you clear the difference between the usage of the same kind of pronoun for reflexive pronoun as well as your emphatic pronoun. Okay. Now moving to the next kind, children, as you can see, interrogative pronouns. So here interrogative pronouns, what does it mean? By the name of the kind only, it is very clear that it is used for interrogating. That means for asking something. Okay. So children, the pronouns which are used for your interrogation is your who, whom, whose, which, what, etc. Okay. Like here, since it is used for asking questions, children, so this interrogative pronouns. So here you can see examples. What do you do in your spare time? Okay. So what do you do in your spare time? So here we have used what? We have used here what? Okay. Like what are you trying to make? What are you trying to make? So that means you will get some answer. So here what will be your interrogative pronoun. Okay. Now the next example you can see, of these two bags, which is yours? So of these two bags, which is yours? So children, in that case here, which is used to ask something, to interrogate. So here which will be your interrogative pronouns. Next sentence, who told you to throw these away? Okay. So children, who will be what? Who will be your pronoun that is used for interrogation. Okay. So children, that will be your interrogative pronoun. Like one more example, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? So here, can you guess which will be your interrogative pronoun? Of course, what? Because here we have used what in order to ask, in order to interrogate. So in that case, children, it will be your interrogative pronoun. Like, Whom were you talking to? Whom were you talking to? So, whom. Whom will be your interrogative pronoun. As well as who was knocking at the door? Who has picked my book? Okay. So, children, like this way, these pronouns are used for making interrogations. So children, in today's video, I'll stop my explanation part till here only. Today I have explained you three pronouns. They are your reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, as well as interrogative pronoun. So as your homework, you have to read the chapter, go through the examples, and tomorrow I'll be continuing with the remaining kinds of the pronoun. So let's meet tomorrow. Till then, take care.